We just
I
had
don't care what his name
3
is.
self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the back of the head ruled as natural causes.
All right, now actually start it. Actually start it like shit.
What the fuck is up, Denny's and IHOP and places with breakfast? Can I have breakfast? I just really would like a hash brown right now. But you know what's better than a hash brown?
Matt's pussy.
A new channel on YouTube. But we'll talk about that in a bit. Right now, this is Memento Morons, and we're here to talk about something involving Jared Leto and a blonde. I don't know. Anyways, so okay, we're gonna do the. I'm gonna name the people. I'm just gonna name them. I don't care about the order. I'm just naming them. Dalton.
Hi.
Yeah, that guy. He's cute. He also has a beard great for cushioning balls. And Jace.
Yo.
He also has fat for cushioning balls, which some would argue is better than hair, but you know, potato, tomato. Ben.
What's up?
I don't know. He just call him gay. I don't know. Just do it. And
Hey.
Matt.
And I'm the balls for cushioning.
Exactly. Like Matt. Like in this economy, when there's no jobs, sometimes you just have to do the jobs that you didn't think you do before. And Matt, he's the cushion that we needed.
So who are you?
The cushion to keep that pushing.
And then you have me, obviously the most handsome, sexy, smartest, greatest person in the world, no mistakes at all, has every job in the world, gets infinity bitches and men, and also likes femboys.
What? One of those was true. Find out which one.
That's up to you, dear viewers. Which one is true? Let us know
Have you
below.
ever played that one game, one truth and 17 lies?
Just like femboys. Femboys is the true.
Anyway, all right, our topics today. Movies that don't live up to expectations. This will also involve a impromptu movie review from Dear Ben, you know, the gay one.
The fuck?
Ben and gay have 3 letters, bud.
Yeah, you literally have a product called Ben Gay, so I don't know what you're fucking trying to argue with.
And
God
then
damn.
we also have our live action movies worth it, which, I mean, my
Are
answer
they?
would probably just be yes, but we're going to talk about that. But for now, let's get started on the first topic. Who wants to start that off?
Oh, it's gonna be Ben.
Pitter patter, Ben.
So, movies that don't live up to expectations. We've all fucking seen it. We've all know. We all know of a couple of examples. I know Matt
It's
just.
not out in here. Damn.
So I know Matt's got a couple. I just got done watching one, and I all fucking most walked out.
That bad?
Can't be that bad.
It was so Tron motherfucking Ares. So I came into this cautiously optimistic. I was hyped because let's face it, the fucking previews, the sizzle reels that they give it, fucking tip top. Whoever the fucking editor was that was picking out every single good moment of the movie to put in 3 trailers across 4 months of fucking publicity. Fantastic job. You should get a raise. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's not now, before anybody goes on a fucking tirade about it, it's not because of Jared Leto.
I was
It's
never worried about Jared Leto.
Oh yeah,
He gets
it's
a lot of shit
I was
because
worried about the movie in
did-
whole. But
He did some bad movies, but he also had shitty scripts to work with. But if you look at Requiem for a Dream, Mr. Nobody, the one about AIDS where he had AIDS, he was real good with AIDS.
Yeah.
Give Jared Leto AIDS.
Did he
he's
have
gonna
AIDS?
Give you an Oscar.
Can the movie just be called "We Gave Jared Leto AIDS"? Lol.
everyone's got AIDS. AIDS.
AIDS.
but
Anyway, let Ben talk about everything that I did talk about with my problems
Tron
with
AIDS.
movie Tron. Not just with
But-
Jared Leto. I did have problems with Jared Leto. I will admit that. But also I had other issues about the movie too. But continue.
Did you
The
watch
problem
Tron
is-
Legacy as well?
Yes. Tron Legacy
Oh.
was one of my favorite. I love Tron and Tron
I
Legacy.
meant Ares.
Oh, no.
I meant
Ares, no. No.
So how do you have a thing about it when you haven't seen it?
Oh, no, I already had the bullshit about it before. It was one of those.
But
That,
even then, people talk shit about stuff they just hate, and then I watch it and I'm like, this is actually not that bad.
to be fair, I might actually just thoroughly enjoy Tron Ares, and Ben's over here like critiquing the fuck out of it because of his past with movie making and stuff.
That's what he does. Ben is a he's neither a Roger nor an Ebert. He's a Rebert.
Well, like a retard, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of like
Dude.
a card.
But anyways, so I mean, I came into
I give
this
it
with
one unga at a bunga.
I came to this
Hi, idiot. Hi, boy.
I came to this with fucking caution because I was looking at the cast listing and there was only one fucking person who reprised a role that was in each and every fucking movie thus far.
Yeah, it's probably Jeff Bridges, right?
It was, and he reprised his role for, I shit you not, 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, yeah, but like, because they were originally going to do the sequel to Legacy, but since Legacy didn't do so well, they kind of scrapped it. So they're not necessarily a trilogy of everything.
No.
You know, they're just gonna give you one little callback to the past one. Like I wouldn't even expect to see Jeff Bridges in there. I would
To be
expect
fair,
a whole new movie.
He actually died in the first one,
Well,
and there was no reason he should have been in the second one anyway, but he was.
well, hold on. With regards to the casting and everything, it was just the first red flag. Now, I understand that this would be like a bit of a soft reboot. You know, you can know all about the franchise and come into it and supposedly have a couple of things, you know, to be like, hey, I know that, you know, you remember, I remember that shit.
Remember berries.
Yeah, member berries.
And then somebody who knows nothing about the Tron franchise would have something to glean off of that because it's not references to a movie that was made in 2010 and another movie that was made in 1982. I get that. Although there were references and I fucking loved that. However, the plot needed to be fleshed out way more. It was like you didn't even if you didn't pay attention to the point to where you were like a cognitive fucking scalpel, then you would have missed out on the whole point why they are trying to find this thing called the permanence, which would keep things in the AI realm. It would keep them in the real world without having them freaking de-res after 29 minutes. Okay, that was, you know, you had Incom that was trying to do it for humanitarian shit, and you had Dillinger Enterprises that were trying to do it for military shit. Think Tony Stark, okay? Or Dillinger Systems. The problem is, it was, oh my gosh, it was inconsistent, it was plotting, and the only thing that saved it from being a flat-out bomb was the last 20 minutes. The last 20 fucking minutes, whenever Ares got sucked into the original grid, and it was basically callback. Yeah, it was callback after callback after callback, and then he meets with Jeff Bridges, and then that's whenever he gets the thing, and then has a final showdown.
But even then, like Tron Legacy still kind of suffered that same thing. Like the plot was kind of convoluted, and I haven't seen the 80s one. I still do. It's on my list to like check out, but I don't go to Tron movies expecting like the Odyssey. I want to see bright lights, lasers, and neon shit. So can you at least tell me, was it visually feastable for your eyes?
It was a visual feast for the eyes, but here's the thing. I guess I'm a bit of a different breed when it comes to movies. You can have the most spectacular visual effects this side of anywhere. You can have something to the degree of Interstellar, where you had a single scene that took over 100 days to fucking render for 10 seconds. Okay, that's fantastic. But if your story is shit, if you have a shoehorned female protagonist that is doing the stupidest fucking bullshit the world has ever known in order to try and be the macho, I'm gonna buy some time, then why don't you fucking play on some stealth instead of just running out in the middle of nowhere with your little fucking Asian legs trying to outrun jet fighters. No, fuck off. Fuck off with that shit.
You know, I know he's probably still talking about Tron Ares, but I was like, is he talking about Star Wars right now too? Because
Dude,
there's
there were a lot of parallels in fuck ups.
When I will say, as an
Identity
avid
there?
movie lover, whenever you get taken out of the movie you're watching to be like, okay, wait a minute, what? Because when the Michael Bay reboot of the Ninja Turtles, whenever who plays April O'Neil?
Yeah,
Megan Fox.
I don't know.
Yeah, Megan Fox. When she's like, oh snap, what are these giant mutant Ninja Turtle things? But then like, she has her flashback to when she was a child with literal radioactive turtles that she set free. Like, how do you not remember that? How do you not remember the same? You fucking named them. You gave them their names, you dumb sexy bitch. You're in here because you have a nice ass and you could probably deep throat a fucking
No, she was
corn dog.
banging Michael Bay. She was banging Michael Bay, 100%.
Dude, if you're in a Michael Bay movie, you're banging them.
Yeah, like,
Right?
she
You
was
know how many
100% banging that
how many
dude.
robots he fucked during Transformers?
All of them. All of the whole
I
fucking
all
thing.
of
am
them.
Optimus Prime.
I don't even, you know what? When we get to the live action part of it, I know exactly what I'm gonna fucking rant
He
about.
still has a fucking case against them against the Roomba in his fucking his hotel room.
Him and Taz together. Check out Memento Morons Gaming, and you'll find out why.
But no, it's
Shameless plug.
it was so fucking stupid. Like, and truth be told, Jared Leto actually played the part really, really fucking well.
Jared Leto has got the chops. I've seen enough movies of him legit acting that, like, yeah, you could look at Morbius or his Joker, but like he had nothing to work with. He
Yeah.
kind of went a
To be
little
fair.
crazy for his like 2 minutes of screen time in the the fucking Justice League movie, but it's like when he gets the time and effort, 'cause like I said, man, all you got to do is watch Requiem for a Dream, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fucking phenomenal.
If you want to get real technical, a lot of the problems too in some of those movies is the directors and the direction that they're giving you. Because like Hayden Christensen, I feel like did a good job as like as Anakin, but it's just
Yeah,
like
but, like,
George
just
Lucas is
kind of
autistic
the-
as shit, and his
kind of
fucking
the- yeah,
speech is
dude.
dumb.
You had like George Lucas like writes his scripts with crayon. Like the movies are great, but it's always like, hello, oh, I am over here. The dog runs to catch the ball. The
Yeah,
dog catches
basically.
the-
Yeah,
it's
he needs to like obviously learn how to do like that. But you get it's like the new Star Wars movies and how everybody hated the actors and stuff for it, but like why are you hating the people whose like their dream is to play in a Star Wars movie, right? Like that's their job. That's what they want to
incredible.
do. But the direction that they're given is absolute shit. Like Rose could have been a great character. Kelly Marie
That
Tran
shit
played her
went
the way she should
fucking
have.
nowhere. Like episode 7 kind of hit, some people hated it, some people, but it hit the notes you wanted from a new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's pretty fairly accepted. Number 8 was like half a good movie, half a not good movie, because it kind of went through so many production changes behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
And then where 9
we've
is
been over it
like
before.
a catastrophe, man. Like there's it just kind
were
of
trying
is.
to-
And I
it's-
actually like the movies.
It's kind of like how I do my job. It's everybody else screws up, and then I have to come in and pick up the pieces and make something. Anyway,
Yeah,
Ben wants to
whenever
keep
you
on
go
going with
through
this
4
Tron
different-
Ares.
Yeah, whenever you go through 4 different directors and the person's got to come into like, we have a 2-week schedule. Like, what the fuck? What do you want me to do?
But anyway, we've talked a lot about Star Wars and the bullshit of the sequels.
Yeah.
So Matt, crank your gain all the way down. But
Bitch.
it's all good.
I'm not cranking it all the way down, but I'll crank it to like 25%.
All right, cool. But yeah, no, with Ares, like Jared Leto, he did the best job that he could with the role that he was given, because essentially he is an AI made manifest into a humanoid being,
Knew
and
it.
what?
I'm
What
sorry, but how Connor just drank his monster like a
Yeah, he-
cartoon person?
Yeah,
he
he
went,
from this fucking side.
Dude,
I don't know
he
why-
always does
what
that.
the fuck
I
was
think
that?
it's-
Were you a hamster?
I think it's because of this, because I'm so afraid to accidentally be like, oops.
I'm sorry, I saw, like, what the fuck? Just drink like a normal person.
To be fair, he is really weird. Actually, y'all keep ranting. I'll be back at like.
Okay.
Ranty
Now,
rant. I'm a ranty rant.
Now, Ben, honestly,
Rumble.
now, Ben, when I said I knew it, I was more just joking about Jared Leto in general, not the movie. I know nothing about it.
So essentially, Jared Leto is an AI. He is a military. He is a military AI made manifest, and his whole prerogative is just to be fearless, basically be unbeatable, expendable, all that shit. The perfect soldier, the one that doesn't bleed, all that shit.
Well, if he's AI, then you should love him, right?
Motherfucker, hold up. So he starts experiencing things in the real world, and that kind of seeing as how he's constructed to essentially suck up as much information as humanly possible. He's like, oh, and it all just fucking starts with fucking raindrops. It all starts with rain. Yeah. Well, not necessarily. Skynet happens much later on, and that's whenever he's fighting on the side of the good guys. But the main protagonist, female character that fights alongside Ares, is the stupidest fucking bitch I have ever fucking seen
Mary
on screen. Not even a Mary Sue, just a dumb bitch. She gets
a Mary Jane Rottencrotch, as we called them in the basic training.
Like a Mary Sue. Actually, no, he's right. Watch Full Metal Jacket, Connor.
Yep.
Your days of finger banging Mary Jane Rottencrotch in her purry pink panties are over. But anyways,
You can't do Arlie Emery, dude.
Arlie
No one
Ermy,
can.
and I wasn't with Brian.
No one can.
But
I can. Your days of banging the ladies are Dunsky.
Dunsky.
If I wanted to even try and like mimic or get his attitude, I would have to watch Full Metal Jacket again to absorb in.
Just watch
all
it.
of his-
You're only gonna watch the first half of it.
No,
yeah, that's
the
where
right-
he's at.
Watch
Yeah.
the full fucking movie.
No, I'm
You're
saying
going
if he
to-
wants to study Arlie,
Yeah.
he's gotta watch. He's only gonna be watching the
I
first
will,
half.
I will say the first half of that movie is way better than the second half, but
Yeah.
it's still.
And
Agreed.
I've seen the whole movie. It's been years since I've
It's
seen
been-
the whole
Man,
the whole movie. Like,
But-
because last times I've seen it, the part of the movie that's always integrated in my fucking brain is just the suicide scene, because it just like
That's
hits me like a
everyone's scene.
truck.
yeah,
Oh, don't be
Yeah,
like
fucking
Private
go.
Pile, you dumb bitch.
yeah.
Anyways.
I'll pull a Gomer
You climb
Pyle.
walls like old people. Fuck Private Pile.
But anyways, so no, he's a fucking AI that's learning and shit, and he gains sentience through it. So essentially, they took the fucking role of an LLM and just amplified it, and then that's when he starts questioning shit. He starts, and regardless, like I that's another fucking thing. It's
Stay on target.
It's forgettable.
Yeah,
I
see, it's
just-
one of those that like you watch and it's colorful for the time, but you're gonna forget about it in T-1 day.
I hate that. What, Connor?
The thing I would mention is, if it seems like that's one of the focuses on the movie, how many times have we seen it when either a robot or an AI is asking those questions about, things that
Every fucking time.
Yeah, because that's usually the point of it. Not that I'm
But
saying
if you actually look back at Jared Leto's career, he let you know when he said, I tried to be someone else, but nothing seemed to change. I know now this is who I really am inside. Finally found myself fighting for a chance. I know now. That's who I really am.
And like that, we have a copyright strike.
You know what? Like that,
I
I
will-
have a sudden penchant to watch or listen to 30 Seconds to Mars. But
I know,
regardless,
I before back on topic, sorry. I sometimes forget Jared Leto is the like lead singer of that band. So then whenever I'm reminded, I'm like, damn.
He has his own fucking island where he lets people pay to come to some weird Jared Leto fucking cult camp where you don't get me wrong, you get like 3 fucking back-to-back 30 Seconds to Mars concerts and get to like meditate with him and his weird like you could totally have sex with me if you want.
What the fuck?
He's got a cult. Look up the Jared Leto cult. It's like a legit thing. He will fly you out to a fucking Epstein Island so he can fucking piddle your bum.
Okay, you know what, Ben? Get back on target. This is scaring me.
Ben, I don't have enough breadcrumbs to get home. I am completely fucking lost. And
Bro, you're the kind of motherfucker who licks the plate clean. Of course you don't.
But anyways, so yeah, he's a sentient AI and he starts learning shit and he's like, is this feel? You know?
Yeah.
Oh my, what's this? There's children all asleep, but look, there's nothing underneath.
But anyways. So he fucking starts, like, with all these 29-minute stints and everything, he just starts feeling shit. He's like, ooh, a lightning bug. Oh, this, oh, that. And then it culminates in something that honestly is really fucking cool. It's really, really fucking cool. And I hate that it's almost forgotten. But whenever Dillinger Enterprises is trying to hack into Incom servers, they're doing the whole typey bullshit, you know, hackers, you know, I'm in, you know, all that shit. It's personified. It is personified by showing Incom servers as like fucking Valhalla. And it has a force field, a fireball, if you will, where a team of 6 fucking programs led by Ares fucking cuts their way in there and then just starts fucking fighting and shit. And it's fucking badass. And, like, it personifies hacking into a system that you're not supposed to be in. And I love that. But the part that kind of sort of flipped the script for him cognitively was one of the programs got injured. It actually had its fucking leg chopped off at the kneecap. And so he goes in trying to save it. And then that's whenever fucking what's his nuts? I don't even remember the guy's name. That's how forgettable he is. And he's the main antagonist. He fucking drops a nuke on the damn thing, completely obliterating everybody. And Ares comes back, but the program that was fucked up didn't come back. He was deleted. He was like, he was a faulty program. He got deleted. And he's like, what? Yeah, and so that basically starts that starts turning the fucking wheels in his head. And so, I mean, it's a great story, but at the same time, the way that they wrote it was horrible. It was stupid. It was, well, not stupid, but it was plotting. It was inconsistent.
It tried to be too much with I would think it would be over convoluted where they're trying to put too much into it. If you have too little of a script, you at least get something like Terrifier, which is clown kills people. Simple.
Fair.
It's not too little of a script where you get Terrifier. It's too little of a script where they don't amp up the stuff that they need to amp up to make everything good, and they throw in all their budget on the flashy shit while leaving next to nothing for the fucking plot.
Next to nothing.
For the average everyday person who just wants a popcorn flick, it is doable at a 5 out of 10.
Fair.
That's me.
For a person,
I don't go to Tron expecting my mind to be blown other than like, well, that looked cool, this sounded cool, that's what I got. I might not remember it. I might listen to the soundtrack, but you know, if you can keep I guarantee you've seen worse movies.
How was the soundtrack, by the way, Ben? Didn't you
It's
say it
from
was
Nine
redone
Inch
by
Nails, dude.
Yeah.
The soundtrack's like one of the best parts from it.
The soundtrack was great to a fault because they were it seemed like they were trying to use the soundtrack to prop up the rest of the fucking movie.
Fair.
Sometimes
It's like-
you have to, man. Sometimes
Hey,
the score is such like its own character sometimes.
Yeah.
I've seen The Shining a bunch of fucking times, but whenever we got to see it in the movie theaters and you got to feel the score shake your fucking seat Me and my
Yeah, no.
friend who loved this movie looked at each other like, this is scary as hell. I've never felt the music try to attack me.
One of
What's
the
up, Connor?
first trans composers who also did A Clockwork Orange.
True.
Oh.
What's up, Connor?
Transposer.
I feel bad that like when you were talking about the whole like battle scene, which really sounded cool because I like the idea of using personification for things that you don't really think about. Like you wouldn't really picture hacking being like a literal battle scene, but then it was ruined when you said one of the dudes got their leg cut off because immediately I pictured him like being deleted going, I guess this is my Tron legacy.
No, actually, no. The dude, okay, so using Star Wars as a framework, okay?
I was hoping you'd say, "Picture this."
I stopped myself.
You almost did. I was really like, "Picture this." We were both one, and then you ruined it.
But
Running on
anyways,
the bathroom floor.
so they're fighting with fucking discs and staves and everything that has like laser shit, right?
Yeah.
So the guy's fighting multiple fucking people as everybody else is escaping. He's the last guy out, and then he gets it chopped off and cauterized essentially
Okay.
from the knee down. So from your kneecap down, it's gone. He's still fighting them and
Can
killing
I
them.
imagine the guy on the computer who's trying to load his thing? It just stops at like 70% and starts buffering, and he's like, "What the fuck happened?" Meanwhile, the guy's like, "My fucking leg! No!"
This
You're
is
like,
my Tron.
"Stupid computer!" Slap, slap, slap.
I was just
but no.
programmed 3 days away from retirement.
It makes me think of the South Park episode, the "You Have Zero Friends," where they get Facebook, and Stan's like, "Nope, I'm not gonna get on it. I don't want to get sucked into Facebook." But everyone's like, "Hey, Stan, your grandmother poked you, and you didn't poke her back. Like, you're not our friend. And like, he ends up getting sucked into Facebook, where it is like Tron, where like he's actually acting with people. Like, nope, not interested, and he ends up having to play like the main guy of Facebook to like beat the system in its Yahtzee, and he ends up winning immediately. But like, I don't know, it just reminds me of that, where it's like you literally get sucked into the internet, and like, I don't know, it's kind of funny.
So the actual creator of Tron, when he first made it, did not want to have guns, so that's why he used discs. He thought it was funnier.
Also, I'm gonna
Yeah, how many school frisbeeing attacks do you see about?
He's like, damn, I was 2 weeks from an update.
Ain't got time for this shit.
The update's Windows 11. No.
D-res. Immediately D-res.
They are trying to force Windows 11 on us, man.
Oh yeah,
It's like Windows 10 is gonna have no more updates soon. Like, go fuck yourself.
yeah. On like the 24th,
Buddy.
Windows 10 won't be supported anymore.
I got some shit on that.
Sign up for Linux.
Not sign up. Just,
I don't want to reprogram an entire computer, Ben.
You're not reprogramming shit.
Jace.
Fuck both
Anyways,
of you. I don't want to
wait.
do jack shit that's not what I already have.
Well, that's fine. We'll just
We're
not have to deal
American.
with
We don't have to change if we don't want to, and you can't make us.
It's called capitalism. They'll change
but
you
to
monetarily.
be fair, as Americans, we also are rebellious and will go against the mold.
True. But anyways, so with regards to that, I mean, are there many good scenes out of it? Yes. When I left, I think the best synopsis was made. It would make for great material if you were in the late 2000s looking to make an animated music video.
I thought your first thoughts when you left was like, we need to hit a bar.
That was
Well,
the
that-
first thought.
Maybe that's why they start selling alcohol at movies, because like even if it sucks, you're like drunk, you're like, well, that was fine, that was cool.
But
It
like
was
the
colorful.
last 20 minutes, it does a throwback to the OG Tron, and I fucking absolutely adored that. So like the last 20 minutes saved it from a walkout, but it was damn near.
I don't walk out. Like, if I paid the goddamn money, I'm gonna sit there and watch. Because even if it's something lackluster, I have sat through so many more shittier movies without a doubt that at least this one has production value behind it.
Yeah.
Like when you watch like disturbing underground films, most of them are like very fucking low budget. You kind of watch just because you hear like, oh, there's some good gore effects. But even then, it's like you sit through a boring fucking movie for an hour and a half. That if I'm watching something 2 hours, that as Dalton likes to call it, Matt likes shiny, which is totally fine. That's accurate. And there's nothing wrong with me liking shiny stuff. Because I'm going to go in there knowing this is going to look great. And then I leave going like, at least I'm not going to start a whole podcast episode about it because as much as it pissed me off.
I'll say this. So, buy it, stream it, bum it, or fuck it. I'm going to say bum it, not fuck it. If you're if you're a diehard with the franchise and you want some continuity and some, like more than just shiny shit, it's gonna be a fuck it. But if you're an average person looking for a popcorn flick to get your fix, it'll be a bum it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I have no interest in spending money to go see it. I am gonna wait till it becomes streaming or when it gets to the point that I can yar it away. But
if that's the
What
case,
does that mean?
In that case, it's going on the Jellyfin
yo
server.
ho ho, yo ho ho.
Well, he can't really say it because if he says it, we'll get in trouble.
Why
Yeah,
would
I
we?
get in trouble.
I'll put it on the fucking server, but that's
Fifth
I'm a
Amendment,
good boy.
Jace. Fifth Amendment. We can't actually perjure ourselves. Or we can't actually like fucking. What's that word?
Self-incriminate.
we had
Yeah.
self-incrimination.
So if
I'm
we
a
were to
murderer.
self-incriminate like that, they can't actually do anything because of the Fifth Amendment.
Oh, I get. Oh,
Yeah, but you have to
now.
put the fifth in a court after you've already been accused of it. So it's like we already know you're just clearly denying.
He's talking about fisting.
Yeah, the Fifth Amendment.
How
Fucking
is, it,
got bet on that one too.
how is it that I can like be the most autistic person ever to derail it, but then somehow Matt's like, we're going back on course. You can't do that.
You mean
When you're so
autistic?
when
You're
you're so
autistic?
when you're so autistic that our diversity hire has to keep it on track.
And even then, I'm the legal citizen here. So technically, white boy Carruthers, I guess that's your last name. I'm not going to look it up, but
Everyone
yeah,
knows
white
it's
boy Carruthers
Carruthers.
from down the block.
But yeah, no. Honestly, I'm fucking. It's decent. Get a drink, get some popcorn, enjoy it. If you're a casual, if you're a fucking sci-fi nerd who wants to go dive deep into a plot, you're gonna be left disappointed when that fucking 5'0" Asian chick is trying to do her bullshit, but she does it in the stupidest fucking way possible.
So would you say that live action movie?
protagonist.
Where is
my privilege?
So would you say that live action movie was worth it then, Ben?
No, absolutely not. We are not done talking about this subject. Do not dare try to transition us yet. I have not even spoken yet.
You attempted, but just like helping you transition too early.
Hey, it's reversible. Yeah, try to hit puberty in your 40s. It's not going to be the same, you idiot.
It's easier to make a hole than a pole.
An attempt was made.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. Yeah, an attempt was made on my
See,
part.
and like, honestly, when Ben was like, yo, Tron ARES, I was like, you know what? I can already tell he's going to destroy it, and I'm going to be perfectly fine with it because I don't have any water in that fucking Wade over there. I'm going to be like, shiny movie, cool.
My
30
shiny
seconds
movie.
to Mars guy didn't be a dumb movie for a second.
Hey Matt, it's it. My shiny movie and me.
My
Shiny,
shiny
movie,
movie and me. Shiny film, my shiny film and me.
So, Matt, what do you have to say
kind of
about it?
does connect because the film on your teeth. If I had a film on my teeth, it would be all Kubrick and Ari Aster.
Hell yeah, there you go.
I
What
figured
the
to be more
fuck,
John.
Connor?
I figured to be more John Waters.
What's up?
I think I've only seen one John Waters film, and that was the what the
Just-
fuck was it? Pink
The-
Flamingos.
Yeah, the filthiest family in America.
There's literally a whole scene of a guy just gaping his asshole to where it's like, buddy, you're gonna dry out. Please, like, stop.
I got Dalton's face.
Sir,
When you don't pay attention for 2 seconds.
sir, have you ever heard of irrigation?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Irrigation. This is more like butthole irritation. I tell you what, man.
This is an adult-rated podcast. Perfectly allowed here.
Yeah, can I get a McDouble with chicken strips? This is a podcast.
Yeah, of course you want chicken strips,
Can I
Connor.
get a guy who just gapes his butthole enough where I can see it actively drying? Thanks.
Hey, hold on. Before we go into anything else, Connor is the kind of guy that no matter what restaurant you go to, the dude's gonna ask for chicken strips.
He's a
Autism.
basic bitch.
He's the most basic dude. We went to that fucking place in goddamn Oklahoma,
Boy.
and I'm pretty goddamn sure Connor would be like, "I want the chicken strips."
And
It's
you
a-
know what? Chicken strips are fine when you're fucking 6. But, like, I
when
got
you're
friends when
6.
we go out to eat, they're like, just meat and cheese only. Just meat and cheese. I'll take a burger with nothing on it but meat and cheese. And, like, what are you afraid of? Oh, my God, flavor. No, please don't. Oh,
I
I
at
don't
least
like
put mayonnaise
lettuce
on
because
mine.
it's crispy and adds color and texture. How dare you?
You know what? Hold up. Let's fucking take his ass to Flavor Town and be like, eat this, you faggot.
That was good. Flavor Time was good.
Yeah, because
I'm so used to streaming. I was like, "You can't say fag." I was like, "Wait, we're on the podcast." You can't say fag.
yeah, because bullying me will definitely get me to eat more food. Totally.
Oh,
Bullying.
we're gonna tie
It
you
just
down
ended-
and force your mouth on it.
Yeah, it'll just take a little longer. We had to bully,
Jace!
we had to bully you for like a year to get you to fucking finally get Spotify, and now you like that. So if we gotta bully you longer to stop eating chicken strips everywhere you go, like we'll do that too.
You know what?
Did we bully
We call
you to
this we call this progress the long way.
No, his progress, he's gonna be like, all right, I don't want chicken strips. I'll take a grilled cheese, thanks.
I mean,
I
how
would at
much
least
do we?
appreciate the funny of it.
I mean, how much do we fucking bully you to fucking attempt doing your VA work?
You bully me every day. I can't count.
Yeah,
Every
and we're gonna
day
keep doing
gets
it.
a little closer. He's gonna take a bath with the
Yes,
fucking
fucking
clothes.
coaster.
ham.
And
And
even
it'll
when
be
you
my
do-
Bob Ross one, so when they find my corpse, they're gonna see it and be like, "Oh, it was just a happy little accident."
No, to be the Bob Ross, you need to have your Jufro back.
I had it for a while, but then I got it cut a few days ago.
Full fucking
Well,
shit. You didn't have it.
Well, we
I
need
saw
fuzzy
you
hat-
when-
I did.
I saw peak Jufro Connor. That was in the 2000s, not the 2010s, not the 2020s.
Listen,
yeah,
we-
it migrated under his tummy now, man. He's got that shit fucking froed out.
we need fuzzy headed Gollum back.
You were never there
Yes!
for it.
Dude fucking unzips his pants and he's like, "Say hi to Frodo."
Yeah, his dick looks like a
Hey.
white Afro man.
Hey, Connor's penis is never late, nor is it early. It shows up precisely when it means to.
Which
Why
is
are
never.
we talking about movies?
Well, since we're making this movie called Connor's Penis, it's this really interesting tale about how some man's penis decides to leave his body because he fails to get bitches and it wants to be inside one.
That is actually a movie of a dude's penis who like becomes self-aware and breaks away from its body.
I unabashedly just randomly said a movie that I've probably already seen or heard of before because Matt
We're gonna
probably
get-
told me before it.
We're gonna get Rodney Carrington to sing "Dear Penis" on the credits.
Dear penis, I don't think I like you anymore.
No, let's just get Jared Leto to sing it.
You used to watch me shave. Now all
No,
you
you
do
do
is stare
Stare
at the floor.
I like the part like where it's like if we could put our heads together, we wouldn't need women anymore.
No, if we could put our heads together, we'd just stay home forever.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Connor, your your feed stream that got us affiliate is saved. Just so you
Yeah.
know.
I even have it.
Yes.
And if you have 10,000 points on Memento Moron for channel points, you could get free
A
feedback.
million.
Oh, a million. My apologies.
Connor is
We're like-
more than 10,000 channel points, okay?
We're like
Or-
the Marlboro points. You get it like a jacket and shit.
Or
you have to
if
clear
you-
your
if you
lungs.
if you subscribe to our Patreon, you'll get them for that much too.
Bro, Patreon came in so much handy the other day because the only Patreon I subscribe to is the This Aged Great thing on YouTube where they just talk about old 80s movies. And they did what's the one with David Bowie? where he kidnaps the
Uh,
baby.
uh,
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, they put like a 2-minute teaser out on YouTube of Labyrinth because you got to go to their Patreon to watch it. And Devin's like, fuck, man, it's only 2 minutes. I was like, I got you. This is why I paid $5 so we could watch the whole 10-minute video.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fucking funny, dude. But yeah. So things that don't live up to expectations. I get
Sex
it.
with Matt.
Yeah. Hey, I'm great at cunnilingus if your pussy is okay. You know, if it's kind of trashy, I ain't gonna be down there that long. But
What
so
if
anyway,
it's flaky?
Oh,
if I gotta fucking scrape shit off of your puss, I'm not going down there.
No,
If I need a hammer and a chisel,
At that
I'm
point, it's
going
No,
down
no,
there.
no. He was saying sex with you is like that.
at this point it's just a strudel with
It
the
is like
flaky crust.
strudel.
Oh, I like some strudel, yeah. It's
I
good.
like them strudel. But yeah,
Apple strudel
it's
from
like
Wahlberg.
Strudel. I like
Alright.
to strudel.
Anyway, Matt, you were
51.
saying about disappointments.
before
Okay,
you
yeah,
were
so-
interrupted.
Seconds.
So Ben, you know, he had very I'll say he still kind of kept his expectations
Tempered?
In check.
Yeah, tempered, very much in check for Tron, which as you should. I, as a person who loves movies and shows, I try not to put expectations, so I'm never disappointed. But recently, with the new Netflix monster, the Ed Gein story, as a true crime fan who loved the Dahmer series, I fucking loved it. They did so great at that. It was disgusting, uncomfortable, and gross. But that's Dahmer. It's supposed to be that way. In their second season, they made the Menendez brothers, which I really don't give a fuck about them. Still a good show, but it actually got more interest in them to get them freed from prison, even though they're a bunch of rich kids that murder their parents. But the new one,
Dream, right?
yeah, the new season 3, the Ed Gein story finally came out. It had Charlie Hunnam, who played Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy, and he was also in Pacific Rim. But he played Ed Gein, and he did really well as Ed Gein. But like, dude, they made up so much bullshit for this fucking thing. I tried to go in very optimistically, man. This is one of, like, he's like a granddaddy of serial killers. Without him, we wouldn't have Psycho. We wouldn't have Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We wouldn't have Silence of the Lambs. And
Very glad to hear that.
the show actually did go, you know, it showed like Alfred Hitchcock, like making Psycho. It showed Tobe Hooper kind of coming up with Leatherface, you know, so it kind of jumped back and forth, but the amount of bullshit they made up made it very distracting because it showed like 3 to 4 extra murders that never happened. It showed them dressed up in a human face cutting people open with a chainsaw, which has never been proven. It's never been in anything. It's so not true that it's never been in any book, documentary at all. It showed him killing the babysitter because he actually did babysit some people and he got fired from that job, and then the other girl that took the job did end up going missing. But in the show, it showed him bashing her head in with a hammer, like that scene in Texas Chainsaw Massacre around, you know, give her to grandpa, boom, boom. But what was kind of funny, because in the show, it showed him just like stalking her. And as soon as he finally meets her, he's like, you took my job. And it's like, they took his job. I'm like, all right, hit her with the hammer. I get you. They took her dirt. But yeah, they showed a whole bunch of murders that never happened. They showed like 2 relationships with it showed them having essentially 2 girlfriends. One of which was this girl Adeline, who admitted she lied about her relationship with Ed Gein just for like fame. And it also showed him having a sexual relationship with Bernice Worden, who was his last victim, who they found hung up by her fucking ankles like a deer, strung out in a fucking, you know, he gutted her like a deer, man. That's all he knew, because he was kept hearing his mother and shit. But it's like the show was so inaccurate, and it gave me enough spite to start my YouTube channel. By the way, check out Nosferatu Dude on YouTube, so you hear me talk about movies, and shout out to Memento Moron. So I also shout out in my YouTube channel, and I will continue to do because I like fucking movies, and even if the movies don't have fucking, I still fuck with them. So that's what's up, baby. But anyway,
He saved
the
it.
movies
All right, I was gonna say
consent?
something, but he saved it.
yes,
Do the movies consent?
no, they don't. That's why I watch them.
Because they're
Aw,
inanimate
man.
and they don't have feelings.
Yeah.
But what if I
But yeah, it's
personify
just
them
it
as
was
such?
so jarring. I really wanted to like it a lot
you did.
more than I did. But me being the actually person on the couch, I didn't want to be that guy because I feel like a dick. But like
Yeah.
you're clearly just lying to me about shit. And it was so just
What's the word? Artistic liberties.
dude,
Autistic.
it wasn't even
Autistic
that. It was
liberties.
I would call it just bananas. It was
Yeah,
bananas.
It's
yeah.
bananas.
So hold on. Is your channel, and especially like this last episode that you've been recording, are you basically calling them out, saying what all they lied about, basically?
Absolutely. I'm not the only one that has done this.
I know. I'm just
There-
saying for you yourself. This is what you're doing
Yes,
for your
I
first
did give
episode.
both pros and cons because it was well acted. It was the production value was great. You know, when they got it right, it was great. It was creepy. The dude literally would dig up bodies to create like lampshades, belts. He made fucking balls out of human skulls. He literally would skin women so he could dress up in their skin to be his mother.
Like that
You
scene
have,
from
you
Terrifier.
have plenty of stuff to work with there. You don't need to show me 3 murders that never fucking happened to get my attention.
It pissed
I
him
think-
off so much that he became motivated.
I think.
Dude, spite is the motherfucking best motivator.
And
I
it really
think-
is.
You know
I
how many
think,
ti-
honestly, it suffers from the same shit that Tron Ares did because people wanted to add extra fucking bullshit instead of following what is already available.
Yes, but at least with Tron, it's already made up bullshit. It's not like this is a true story. Here's the facts. That didn't happen. 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 I could safely say none of us have ever been sucked into the internet where we had to fight with frisbees
Speak
to
for
stop
yourself.
Jared Leto.
You haven't?
Speak for
I
yourself.
did.
Dalton is
Oh,
very
is
good
that
at
why you don't have a job because you've been inside of the internet, buddy?
Yeah, he has a job in the internet.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
But that being
Thank
said,
God, even
Dalton,
I didn't
Have a
even
job
I
on the
didn't know
internet,
that.
though.
that being said, Dalton is really good at disc golf. I think he'd do really well at the games on the grid.
I didn't realize Connor's job was helping everyone's Farmville stay.
Hey, dude, people
Hey.
made money doing that back in the
Hey,
day.
hey,
Yeah.
hey. I will not tolerate disrespect to that. I put in hard work. Like, it ain't much, but it's honest work.
Dude, you only got a Facebook because a woman looked your way. Fuck off.
I don't
we
even
were
have a
deleted it.
Facebook right now.
We were on
I
the
don't have
couch
one
last
anymore.
night, and I pulled my butt out when Devin was there, and she's like, "It's a butt," and I was like, "Yeah, it ain't much, but it's honest work." Like, I don't have an ass at all, so it's not
I mean,
much
I know
to
the
look
feeling.
at.
I mean, anytime if anyone compliments me now about like a physical appearance, I'll just say thanks, screw it myself.
So Matt, you
Perfectly
suffer
fine.
from that disease, no acetol, huh?
Yeah. I also got the sometime my dick don't work itis.
So what? So did Ben find all of your ass and just took it for
Yeah,
himself?
yeah, it was actually
He
a very
did.
terrible thing. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
remember
all the
when we
weight.
first met him, he tied us all up and took our asses.
Yeah,
Fair
and then
enough.
all the weight that Dalton has lost came out. He mailed it to me.
Why did
So
I?
now I'm over here I jiggle when I go down the stairs now. That's never happened in my life.
Not
Do
fuck.
do some push-ups and crunches, you faggot.
Welcome to the
I am-
30s, bud.
I'm so ruined right now because all I pictured was a SpongeBob episode where Mr. Crab threatens SpongeBob and Patrick saying, "If you get a drop of paint on anything but the walls, I'll have your rear ends cut off and mounted over me fireplace." But instead, I'm picturing Ben just cutting him off and adding it to his own, like, yeah.
You guys
It's like,
cut me off one more time, I'm gonna cut your ass off and fucking put it up high.
I have
That
carpenter's
would be
glue in my
like
fucking
kind of a
pocket.
legit like a short horror film of the guy who just kept sewing more asses to his own ass. It's like not leather face but leather ass. You know what I'm saying?
leather cheeks.
So
Like
leather
that
cheeks.
episode of Invader Zim
leather
where he's
cheeks.
So
Invader
Ben is
Zim where he's stealing all the organs.
so Ben is basically the real life version of Dr. Mephisto.
No, Ben is the guy from the opening of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen,
behold,
inside out.
And to be fair, when he did have when his daughter was born, he did send that like, "Behold, my daughter." So,
Just saying.
He's
I would
like,
have
I
to
can't
turn
wait
off
to
noise.
lose this in a couple years. Sorry.
Oh, Matt!
that was like almost too much.
Hot damn, dude!
That's
Cutting
bad.
that.
That's a mean
Cutting
joke.
that. I'm cutting it.
At least you got to meet
funny
yours.
is when I watch other podcast people and they'll do like some kind of racy stuff and they're like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it." I'm like, dude, our fucking podcast double downs on that shit. What are you talking about? We are not good people.
With my comment.
Did you hear what he said?
I barely caught it.
He literally said, "At least you can see yours."
Wow. And I literally just shoot him away because he was staring at me through the fucking door. Like,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
even wanna
Dalton.
see
I'm
you.
sorry, Dalton. That bitch stuck in limbo.
That's all right. Click, I'm coming. I'm saving my daughter from limbo. Like, I'm coming to save you.
I'm coming. She can't
There's
keep
a
me
whole-
from you forever.
There's a movie about that called with the What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams.
I think I had one of those the other day. Oh, like, it's wet dreams. Never mind.
He made that a joke about his own movie, Wet Dreams May Come.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe it.
because one time he was talking about like he saw porn parodies for movies, and one of them he even said Snatch Adams.
Yeah.
Dude, there was I literally had two back-to-back dreams about like me and Devin. Like I had them folded up and was like, and then I woke up and like she's already at work. What the fuck? Like, damn, man. So I guarantee the next time she came back, I'll bend that bitch up like
And you're like, oh, damn it. It's not working right now. Sorry.
I'm
I'll
not
get you
working
later.
right now.
I need to
Okay,
Let me
suplex
just
her
hold
into
your butt
bed.
cheeks and go.
Anyway, so movies
Does it
that
echo?
that didn't live up to expectations that we haven't talked about before, because I feel like we could probably go for hours on Star Wars again, but I don't want to. Yes, Connor?
I could bring one up if you want me to
Drop
rant
it.
a bit.
That's
Drop
why
one.
we're here.
Whip it
Indiana
out.
Jones and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I could talk about the new movie, but I mean, it was a hot mess anyway.
I literally watched the digital corridor digital people. They did a rank listing of the atomic bombs in movies. And there is one in Crystal Skull, but it's like, okay, I will buy you hid inside of a refrigerator, a lead-lined refrigerator to protect you from radiation.
Yeah.
But when that thing opened up, you would be like a cherry pie smeared around in that fucking thing. And even then, you see him standing right next to the cloud like, okay, you're so radiated right now. You're the most radiated Harrison Ford I've ever seen in my life.
Unless it was a
one of
hydrogen bomb.
But Crystal Skull, the Crystal Skull was one of those where like it definitely didn't live up to expectations people wanted. But then the next movie in order was so bad. People legit like did the Thanos meme of perhaps I judged you too harshly. Like it somehow was like Crystal Skull was mad, mainly because it just felt like they were adding too many things and trying to build up, Shia LaBeouf's character
There
as
were
being
parts in Crystal Skull where I legit felt like a child watching Indiana Jones.
I will agree with that. There were some
moments in there, but then
I'm not
there's
saying
just some fucking super like just cheesy.
Wait, you
like,
watched Indiana
lame-
Jones?
There's like lame shit in there, man.
I will say Crystal Skull is okay. I'm not gonna say it's great. I will say it does have the whole didn't live up to expectations. Because like I said, it felt like a movie where they were trying to not only just do another thing, oh my god, who are the enemies? It's the Nazis again! Or like
It's always the
extra Nazis. I don't know. Like it felt weird for it to be like movies in the 60s. Who are the enemies? The Nazis. Fucking look for something else. I don't care.
That's what like all the DLCs for the Avatar game. It's like, oh, it's still the RDA. Okay, cool.
But yeah, and again, the end of the movie even pictures the idea because you see like Shia LaBeouf's character. He has Indy's hat, and it makes it look as it's a scene of, he's taking up the mantle, but then, Indy takes it away from him and puts it on himself. Like, haha, funny. But then the fifth movie just like I said, it almost made it to where people were like apologetic to Crystal Skull, because legitimately there's one scene in that movie where it's mentioned of like, oh, what happened to Indy's kid, Shia LaBeouf. Apparently off screen it's just, yeah, he got drafted into World War II and fucking died. Like,
that's how they have to do it.
Oh no, Vietnam,
like,
Vietnam, sorry.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen enough breakdowns where, like, the best part of the movie is, like, with Tron Ares. It's the last 20 minutes when he actually goes back in time, where this is where the movie should take place. You fucked yourself. You fucked yourself by not just doing this from the beginning and having all these great things that could possibly happen.
I mean, another thing was, like, the introduction of this female character, where it just felt like another one of those things where it's like, they're like trying to force her down your throat to be like, you have to like her. Yes, she's a bitch and she wronged Indiana Jones, but look at her, she's a woman. And it's like,
I was the parrot from Aladdin.
Yeah.
But the thing, I saw Crystal Skull in the theaters whenever it was out.
Crystal Skull was definitely didn't live up to expectations, but if you compare it to the last one made, leagues better.
I don't know how the last one compares, but I saw the first three, and then I saw Crystal Skull. Definite drop.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Temple of Doom is the best fucking Indiana Jones movie out there.
Really? I would argue the third one is my favorite.
The Last Crusade?
Yeah.
But because he misspells Jehovah, and it's like, oh fuck!
I do find that scene very funny.
Yeah, it's essentially the Klaatu Varakta.
It's like, well, no, fucking Sean Connery's like, Jehovah spelt with an I, and it cuts to him hard. He's like, J, oh fuck!
Yeah.
I'll take y'all's word for it.
And I mean, of course, the first one is
you're
just...
kind of a son of a bitch for never have seen a fucking Indiana
I mean,
Jones
at this
movie.
point, as much as I'd like to just do the whole Dalton, why haven't you watched it? Go watch it. He won't do it.
It's
like,
because of Connor that I won't
It'll
watch
just
it.
happen on his
out of
own
spite.
time when he doesn't care. Like, at some
Or
point...
it's gonna happen when he comes over and I'm like, we're watching Indiana Jones, bitch.
I'm gonna
He's
get him
like,
leave.
bye.
Nope, I'm gonna hold him down and suck his nipples.
You're gonna hold me down? I'm twice your size.
Hey man, once I fucking sit on that dick, you ain't gonna want to get up.
It's true. It's true. I can't
To be
confirm.
to be fair, Matt, it would have to get up for that to happen.
No. Like, I may have made the joke that Helpy has, like, gorilla grip bussy. Matt has, like, crocodile jaw bussy.
Yeah, that shit's like Lake Placid.
Like, he
It's
literally...
got Betty
Yeah,
White feeding it to her husband.
Circles.
He puts you in a death roll.
I'll fucking snap that shit like a fucking tree branch.
But... I mean...
Why?
I'll have to say one of my favorite parts from the third
I didn't know
Indiana
my cat
Jones-
was in here. She just rubbed against my leg. Oh my god.
I will say my favorite part from one of my favorite parts from the third movie is when they like go to Scotland and he's pretending to be the Scottish lord so he can like figure out where his dad's supposed to be. It's like, we come to see the tapestries, and the Scottish guy's like, this is a castle, it does have tapestries, and if you are a Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse, and then just without a beat, how dare ya? Just punches his nose in. It's so funny.
I
don't know, man. Like,
it's not so much a movie that didn't live up to expectations, but me and Devin watched the it's technically Scream 5.
oh yeah.
And as we know, Scream is a very meta movie about horror movies and slashers.
True.
So Scream 5, it is known as a requel. So it's both a reboot and a sequel where it's still continuing the story with enough callbacks in it to make it relevant, but it's updated enough to where it's fresh. And they literally make that joke in the movie when they're talking to David Arquette, and he's like, first of all, check the love interest. It's always the love interest. and so, but like, even then, man, I clocked the two killers in the movie immediately. I was like, it's that person and it's that person. And when it was revealed that it was this girl chick, but like the killer I saw that was not the man was like 6 feet tall, and this bitch is so goddamn short, there's no possible way it was gonna be her as the killer. You're too short. And what's kind of funny is the chick who was the killer, spoiler alert, it's not really a spoiler alert, but she was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where she played one of the Manson chicks. And in that movie, she ends up running with a knife, gets hit in the face with a fucking can of beans, and gets set on fire with a flamethrower in a pool.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, watch it. It's a great Quentin Tarantino film.
I saw that one.
Go ahead.
What?
I was gonna say I saw that scene in its entirety, and I loved it.
She died the exact same way in Scream 5. She came running out with a sword, got fucking set on fire, and I'm like, this is the same girl dying the same exact way from a different movie. I'm sorry, Kat. Don't yell at me. She hears me getting upset, and she needs to make sure I'm okay.
The only movie I can really think of off the top of my head that didn't really live up to expectations, and this is just me, and then I'll just say the name and we'll move on to the next one so we're not here all fucking night. I know I'm gonna get shit for it, but I don't give a shit. Was the second Boondock Saints.
I don't even remember that one.
I didn't see it.
I've watched it. I don't even remember it. The first one is memorable as fuck. I watched it first on my PSP when I had the UMD.
Oh god.
And there's the scene when he hits the table and shoots the cat.
Yep.
I dropped my PSP and the movie popped out because I dropped it on the floor. I was like, what the fuck?
What a bag.
I hate that I just said when he mentioned Boondocks is memorable. I was like, yeah, it is memorable, and I thought of 2 scenes and then something third, and Matt knows exactly what I'm thinking about.
Do they have to do with Uncle Ruckus?
Nope.
Maybe I don't know
I
what
just
you're
want to
talking
cuddle. That
No,
one.
that's still my favorite scene in the movie, but no, I'm just gonna do this and Matt will understand what I mean.
I still don't get it.
God damn it.
Just tell us!
You're gonna have to fucking flesh it out.
We touched each other during the movie.
God damn it. Why the fuck are you talking about that shit?
I love how Connor remembers the exact movie, like, hey.
The
Yeah,
only
because
movie
I remember because I was super interested in Boondocks, and Matt was like, "Want to jerk off?" And I'm just like, "What's the movie?"
The only movie I remember having on during sex was
Office Space.
Reservoir
Don't remember
Dogs. It was Reservoir Dogs because me and Devin, that was like our first time to like fuck.
It was
Because
Office
every
Space
time-
for me.
Although I don't know what movie it was, but there was one time we were banging to a movie and then the scene was yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy, and I could not pump for shit.
You got fucking been with that so bad!
Dude, when you're fucking slamming, yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy, and I feel like loving, like, nope, never, no, sorry.
Now, all the while, I can only recall about banging someone to the tune of TPS reports from Office Space, but I mean, hey.
Do you want to know what I pictured for you, Ben? The literal nightmare scene the main character has where he's picturing his boss like doing his girlfriend going, "That's great." And I just pictured that too. That's great.
Fucking
That's
Ben
the
is
only, yeah, that's
Ben
the
is
only way
lumber.
Ben can get hard.
If you could just go a little bit down and just tongue my nutsack on the way down, that'd be great. Okay.
So
The
Ben
only
is
other-
Lundberg confirmed.
The only other bit I remember is just the okay. And if I don't find my red stapler, I'm gonna burn the whole office down.
I will say this:
I believe you have my stapler.
Office Space, 10 out of 10. Everyone needs to see it.
That
Agreed.
movie did live up to expectations.
Yes, it
I
did.
was
It
I was
surpassed
very-
it.
pleasantly surprised when I first watched it, and the whole idea is this guy goes into hypnotism, and then the hypnotist dies before he takes him out, and it's like, I'm in, I'm sold. Let's go.
He just learned to
Let's
not give
go.
a fuck. He got
Dude,
hypnotized into not giving a fuck.
My
It's-
favorite scene is when he's talking to his neighbor, and he's like, "Hey man, has anyone ever told you it seems like a case of the Mondays?" And he's like,
No.
"Oh, hell no!"
You can
Hell, I'd
dance,
punch you in
but
the
not
face and
that.
say some shit like that. I'm like,
I still
it's
love
so
Me and
extra.
my apprentices.
I still love the scene where it's the morning after and what's her fuck yells that she's cheating on him, and you see the answering machine move.
Yeah, I like when he knocks on the doors, like, "Hey, man, you want to hang out?" No, man, you ain't gonna fuck my life up. Like,
I can't think of. I can't think. I mean, I could go into a tirade about the two Matrix sequels, but I feel like we've talked about that before.
I love I love Matrix Reloaded. I will
They're
stick with
fine.
Matrix Reloaded. Dude, it has the best fucking fight scene in most cinema.
There goes Matt with the shiny shit.
Dude, it's not even shiny. The scene when they're fighting on the circle staircase and they're also on the fucking freeway. Best fucking when I was showing Vincent the Matrix movies and we got to that part, whenever that fight was done, he was like, "That was awesome," and I was like, "It fucking was awesome."
I will say this. I'm not saying they're bad. I love those scenes too. Like I always love the end of the end of the fight, where Neo just takes that large mace, slams it down on someone. You just see the villain go, shit. Like it just makes me giggle. It was a great movie and I liked it, but I know critics were like, "Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one." I'm like, they were fine to me.
Of course, it wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah, I still laugh at the third movie for the scene when Hugo Weaving is laughing maniacally. Like I want to get that as a string alert.
They literally ripped off Dragon Ball Z for that last scene. There is side by side footage of them using the exact scenes from anime to like make their fight scene.
That much I appreciate, admittedly, because talent recognizes talent and all that shit. But I will say, the first one leagues better than the other two. With the Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions, they consecutively got farther and farther up their own asshole.
I mean, the
Honestly.
concept alone is up its own asshole.
Yeah.
It's literally, there's a whole fucking conspiracy theory about, oh, we're living in a matrix, like we're all just a bunch of ones and zeros, and like, okay, well, I still gotta go to work, you son of a bitch. What the fuck does this help?
I don't know. I saw 2 one time. There is no 2, Bender.
But yeah, I mean, the first one then literally hits you with yeah, it turns out he was right. Heck, there's even the big scene for that made me remember that movie so much was when Cypher literally betrays everyone and he just says the phrase,
he wants some
bliss.
steak.
Yeah, he'd rather be a battery in a system, living ignorantly, just a life of being able to just eat food, fuck bitches, and be happy.
It's actually very relevant to something that we will probably tackle in another episode. With Interstellar and Matt Damon's character. Matt Damon. Yeah.
You mean literal Dr. Man?
Dr.
They named
Man.
him Dr. Man.
You listen here, Dr. Man. Like,
it's almost like live action movies aren't worth it.
I still remember when you did your thing, Jace. It's okay.
I do too, but that was so early. That was so early.
So live action movies. Who thinks that live action movies are not worth it? Let's take a poll first.
I think they're trash.
Yep.
Dalton's a nay.
Get
Jason's
rid
a
of
nay. All right. What about y'all too?
What the fuck do you think, man? You get a lot
I
more
think you're a
emotion.
yay. So
Okay.
you're
Of
like,
course I am.
Let me ask a
Just
question
because
real
basic
quick.
Hollywood wants to shit out live action movies, quote unquote, which is a bunch of CG. When you, as an A24 fan, live action is where they fucking peak, bro.
To be fair, A24 is different. I'm talking about movies that are adapted from like cartoon and animation and shit, and then put into live action.
I'm just talking about live action in general, because yeah, there's a bunch of stinkers, but there's still some gems.
Oh, no. Like live action in general, there's a lot of great live action movies. Like Indiana Jones and Star Wars are live action movies.
Forrest
But
Gump.
No,
I'm talking
you're
about
more referring to the live action remakes of animated films.
Yeah.
That's more specific. Because
See,
I
when
was
I
like,
said
of
it
course
earlier,
live
it
action
was not-
movies are gonna be relevant. Like, why
When I
wouldn't they
said it
be?
earlier, I should have added more, and I apologize.
You're
But that's
fine, you're
my
fine.
intention here, because I like the Michael Bay movies like to a point, but I absolutely hate what they did with the entirety of the Transformers universe. Like, I don't see them as like very
Transformers
similar.
1, a cartoon film,
Ooh,
brilliant.
Mitt.
The best.
Brilliant.
We
I
actually saw
fucking
that in the
love it.
movie theater.
Yeah,
I
and
did
the
not
same one
get
he
to
watched
see
Tron
it.
Ares in.
I did not get to see it, and I really would like to.
It's
It's on Paramount. I'll give you my Paramount login if you want to watch it. It's fucking
I give you
great.
mine, whichever one. But it's an amazing movie. But like the Michael Bay versions are, God, I hate Michael Bay. I gotta admit, like I hate Michael Bay movies. Honestly,
I think he
I
just
have
does
a
too much
very
sometimes.
love-hate relate. I hate his directing style. I hate his writing, but his fucking effects. South Park had it
Yeah.
right when they brought Michael Bay, and he's like, craw, craw, like Michael Bay. Those are special effects. Oh yeah, but then a guy comes in and the building crashes, and it's like,
But like
"Crah."
there's certain things about the Transformers universe that I did like the Michael Bay verse that I did like, but it's like I didn't like Optimus Prime's character because it's really kind of just a bull fucking shit assassination of the actual character of Optimus
Yeah.
Prime.
There
Because
are some-
actual Optimus Prime is not that fucking like bloodthirsty.
Yeah, like literally, the cartoons would be like, you know, we need to make sure we can find some level of peace. Literally, the second Transformers movie, give me your face.
Rips it fucking off. Dude just murders everything left and
There's
right,
even
dude.
one-
It's
there's
insane.
There's even
As-
a Transformer. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, as for someone who says I don't like to walk out of movies, Transformers 2, I
The
walked out.
Devastator
walked
showed
out.
up with the balls. That
When
shit
the
pissed me off.
balls came out on a goddamn robot.
I will admit though, the technical aspect of that is
Brilliant.
absolutely amazing.
Brilliant.
That they had to
Graphic-
add the balls on it.
Graphics are amazing.
That
Hold
computer
up.
might have melted in 12 seconds instead of
You,
11.
you know how much
seconds. They had the balls.
Transformers, you know how much fucking good Transformers did for the dubstep world. Like,
Probably where dubstep came from, actually.
I'll fucking say this. The rendering, like the shit that they had to render, fantastic. The fucking dipshit who was supposed to be looking over the fucking computers to make sure that all the fucking fans worked was a fucking moron.
Yeah, that
there's
fan
literally
melted.
a scene
That fucking
with
thing
the army have a bunch of monitors in the back of their cars, and like 2 to 3 of them are still green screened because they didn't bother to put in any effects in the
Yeah.
fucking things.
But yeah.
I will
Oh,
say
And then
this.
you see a giant fucking like
Is that-
scorpion robot spin out of the ground, and you're like, well, that's kind of cool.
Like, why not just have the computers, like, why not just have a computer with a bunch of random shit on it and then have them added to the monitors? That just seems dumb to have them green
Michael-
screen in the first place.
Michael Bay at that time really seemed like a style over substance gentleman. Did
Yeah,
it look
That,
cool?
that's
Yeah.
Michael Bay in a
Did the-
nutshell.
Did the
He's
story
like, hey,
make
like-
sense?
Okay.
Hell no.
It's like, hey, you like Megan Fox? Not really. Like, guess what? I'm gonna shove her down your throat because I shoved something
Meanwhile-
down hers.
Meanwhile, Mortal Kombat 1. Do you guys like Megan Fox? No? Well, she's shoving me. I'm inside
I
of her.
fucking hate that. She's like, I'm not attracted to Megan Fox like, at all.
And
hate
now,
her.
this is gonna be my
She's
actually.
like generically hot.
This is
Yeah.
this is gonna be my actually to piggyback off of what Matt did with the whole Ed Gein shit. With regards to Transformers, the dude's fucking rank. He came in as a technical sergeant in the Air Force, and he left after the third movie as a chief master sergeant. You mean to fucking tell me that this motherfucker advanced 3 ranks, which would take you 6 fucking years over the course of 3 movies?
Well,
Fuck you.
he was also
Yeah,
like,
and not
a
to mention
hero of,
every
like,
time-
2
every time-
intergalactic wars.
Every time you get a new rank, you have the whole company punch your fucking rank into your goddamn chest.
I actually had the gauntlet where my shit was tacked onto my arms, and they were fucking punching the shit out of my arms.
When I got fucking ranked up to fucking E3, like they only did my platoon, but another sergeant from the second platoon was like, "Oh, is someone getting ranked up?" I was like, "You could punch me, sergeant." He's like, "Oh, I ain't gonna punch you, bro." And he spread my rank, took like 3 steps back, and came in with a flying elbow that ended me.
Let's fucking
When my
you
friend
almost
took me home, I was quiet the whole ride. I cried all the way up the stairs. And I just, dude, I had a bruise like this size on my fucking sternum, dude.
Dude,
They
my
don't give a
arms were
fuck.
when I got airman first class, my arms were dead. And the last person that fucking tacked me on was the most Bruce Lee version of yoked ever. He was he fucking comes in with a big ass fucking wind up after 40 fucking times for each arm. Because I had a flight of over 90 fucking people. And then he comes in, he's like, no, one more. And he just fucking boom. And then you see my fucking face going, just on the way down.
I literally got knocked back like 3 feet. I didn't fall, but my knees were fucking shaking, dude. I got elbowed so hard in the sternum, I almost threw up, dude.
Why did you hit Golan's pose for like the rock paper scissors move?
If I can
Matt?
find it, Matt, I will send it
Because I had
to
someone hit me in the chest with an elbow.
you. If I can,
an elbow.
if I can find it, Matt, I will send it to you. Somebody actually recorded the video was actually recorded and posted on Facebook with a tag. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. It's worth a fucking watch.
Yeah,
Bitch ass nigga gets his bitch ass arms hit by some other bitch asses.
So anyway, yeah, Transformers Michael Bay pisses me off more than almost anything because I loved the 1980s version of Transformers. My favorite shit still.
Right.
Transformers 1, fantastic. May watch that again soon, honestly.
I want to rewatch it.
It's great. It's fantastic. I have Paramount and everything. I can rewatch it right now. I'd be like, fuck you guys.
My introduction to Transformers was Beast Wars, so...
Yeah, I mean, Beast Wars is great. Fucking
Think of it
Armada was
even then.
fantastic.
When they made the live action Transformers with the fucking the beasts and like the fucking
The
dinosaurs, that was the last like 10 minutes of the movie. You fucking dickhead.
Yeah, we watched that at my house.
We watched Rise of Beasts. He's talking about like the fourth movie where they added Grimlock, but yeah, it was sort of like just the end of the movie.
Every time they showed like a new like, oh, we're getting Beast Transformers or Dinosaur Transformers, they weren't in the movie until the very fucking
they
end.
didn't have the Predacons and the Maximals until the final 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, basically,
Well, they did have the
Predacons. Leader.
The Predacons showed up, but then Chris Hansen was like, "Why don't you take a seat for me there, buddy?"
Yeah,
it was a whole different movie after that.
Yeah, and then the last 10 minutes. Go ahead.
It was a law procedural. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, like then the last 10 minutes is just Grimlock shows up, Optimus Prime throws him and says, "No, I command you," and I'm just like, Grimlock would not.
I mean, it was cool. It was kind of like Tron
but...
Ares. Like at the very end, there was like cool stuff, but
yeah, but
it's like they ran out of ideas because like the last movie, whenever Optimus Prime and Megatron's just started playing rock paper scissors, I was like, okay, come on, let's move on. Seriously.
I think of the Michael Bay Transformer movies, I saw the first two, and that's it, I think.
Yeah, once I see racist, black, stereotypical, gold-toothed, might you, robots and robot balls, I'm checked out. And I watch a lot of fucked up, weird shit, so if I can't handle it, you made a bad movie.
So, would you...
I like shiny. Robot balls, not shiny enough.
So the movie
leathery too.
That movie with the Predacons and Maximals and everything, worth it to watch it? Yay or nay?
Not really.
Don't, like, I
was fun for like
the robot balls part, but I almost walked out before that when the mom literally had a scene where she had her hands over her eyes and like walked into a wall like, I'm a ditz. Oh, there's a wall here, like.
Isn't that the one she was also like acting like she was drunk, but she was high on pot?
No, like what is this fucking cocoa melon? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that shit. She was like, she took pot brownies and she was acting like she was drunk the whole time.
You could have got a bigger laugh out of me from putting a fart in.
Jace, honestly, just watch the Rise of the Beast movie that came out before Transformers 1 came out. It was an okay movie, and you get to see the Beast forms like.
That one was
a fair amount more.
It's like a soft reboot. The later ones that aren't like
like Bumblebee and
Megan Fox are like a soft reboot of Transformers.
Yeah, like it. But the only thing I hated at first was it had Optimus like almost as if he treated humans like they were like germs. He's like, please get that away. That's disgusting. It took.
I can understand.
If Optimus Prime was just like a real shitty friend who kept trying to borrow money from everybody, like, hey, you got like $20 I could borrow.
Bumblebee, do you have $20 that I can borrow?
Dude, like This aged great. There was a joke on the Labyrinth one that was like, that'd be like watching E.T. and he doesn't talk the whole time, and then at the end you find out like E.T. was like a full-grown man who was like, that was a pretty fun time. Like, we should do this again. Like, whoa, they got way weird.
Why did I just picture Optimus? Bumblebee, do you have access to RC's OnlyFans? I must see her radiator pictures.
Only Gears.
Only Gears.
God damn it!
I really want to plug that
live
exhaust fan.
Only ports.
Incidentally, I have discovered today that the Lilo and Stitch ending of the live action was not as bad as originally it was led to perceive on the internet. Is the fact that Nani was actually willing to keep trying to keep Lilo the whole time.
She doesn't.
But then
He doesn't.
I know, but she was willing to at the end of the movie, and then everyone's like, no, like, you need to live your life. And then, like, the grandma was like, hey, I'll take her. And even Lilo was like, hey, you need to do something for yourself, which Nani's a terrible caregiver in the first place. So
One of the only live actions I will give some credit to is the How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Simply because it's the same director, using most of the same actors, pretty much shot for shot with a few more things in it that kind of like drag it out a bit longer, but
Hey,
that
dragons.
was pretty much, that you got to see How to Train Your Dragon live action. So
Yeah, but that one's cool. That's a good. I like that.
Now-
and everyone was
I-
upset about that one chick not being fully white. It's like, yeah, but she's still Swedish. Like, she's still Scandinavian ancestry. Like,
Now-
boo.
The issue at hand with regards to the whole Lilo and Stitch thing, and this might be just an actually kind of thing. The bitch is from Hawaii. If you want to study marine biology, the best fucking school that you want
is
to be
in Hawaii.
Yeah, right. Why
Yes.
go to California?
Yeah, why go to fucking
not
Tommy?
Let me
saying
go
that
to a
it's
place where there's
perfect.
yeah, let me go to a place with like super polluted water to study wildlife.
and
When I'm-
fucking rusty ass heroin needles all over the place, right next to Dookies.
Yeah,
Like,
when
shit.
she can literally stay in her. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but I'm not saying it's perfect. But I thought it was like she was just like Nani was just like, no, fuck you, I ain't raising you. I thought that's what it was, but no, she was generally trying, and then they were like, no, like it's better this way. And
my
honestly, it
favorite
kind of
thing
is.
from the old Lilo and Stitch was when they made the Futanari porn between Nani and her other fucking
Her friend?
Swimmy, the blonde friend. Bro, she was so hot. Oh my god, I busted plenty of nuts to them.
Matt, that is disgusting. What's the link?
I'll find it and send it to you, buddy.
Just so we can avoid it. So we can avoid the link.
I can avoid it.
Jokes aside, I wanted to talk about a case of a live action movie that is definitely a situation of everyone expected it to be bad, but then after direct, like feedback from the audience and the company legitimately saying, okay, we're going to fix this for you guys, it turned out to be Dynamite.
Sonic?
The Sonic the
Sonic.
Yep. Because do we all still remember the original look they had for Sonic?
Trying to have sex.
Oh.
Christ.
They actually brought him back in the the Rescue Rangers movie where he was at like a Comic-Con as like the shitty Sonic version, which is actually the movie's pretty good. For Rescue Rangers like reboot, like they know it's a reboot, but they're also very self-aware. So, but yeah, he did make a comeback. But yeah, we bullied their ass into making a better version.
But yes,
I still love the old man toward the beginning of the movie where he sees Sonic and everything, and he holds up just the picture of Sonic.
yep.
Sonic.
Hey y'all,
Yes.
I found the video. I sent it to Dalton and Matt.
Is it the one
Okay.
of Nani fucking the other lifeguard? Because that one's great.
It's the one of getting my arms fucking punched to death.
And why are me and Connor exempt from this?
You don't have
Because
Facebook?
you lost access to your Facebook, and Connor no longer has a Facebook. So there you go.
Fair enough. Good day,
Uh-huh.
sir.
I'll say
Can I
that.
finish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
we're finished.
Yes. Anyway. But there were
Yeah,
also
no, it's,
other things-
Sonic's a good one.
Okay.
I mean, those
Anyways.
were good live action movies, though. We got
Yes.
3 of them that are all pretty
And it was
solid.
a surprise that was good, but of course I feel there were 2 things that helped. One, the fact that they listened to fans and said, okay, we're gonna rework it. It meant that they legitimately cared about fan feedback and said, the Sonic fan base really cares. Let's do them a solid. 2, Jim fucking Carrey.
Oh, he carried that
knew
movie.
the assignment. The other fact is, he
So
literally
you
said,
would say
"I wouldn't."
he Jim carried the movie.
But yeah, the other funny part is the fact that he's like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna retire. Like, I think I've given enough to Hollywood. I'm done." And he said only like a gold-plated script would brought me back. And immediately they said, "What about Sonic 3?" And he said, "I'll do it."
Well, here's the funny thing. Jim never, like, the only other sequel he has done is Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
True.
Those are the only
Doesn't
two
do
sequels.
sequels
He does not do sequels. He barely does them. The fact that he did a trilogy, and he played 2 characters in the third movie.
He does have that one interview of him where he's like, Jim Carrey doesn't exist. Like, this is a meaningless, reward ceremony, blah, 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 which is like, I get you. Him saying Jim Carrey doesn't exist, when you go back and you watch Ace Ventura or Liar Liar or Dumb and Dumber, that person is not a real person. Him going, like, that's not a real person at all. Of course Jim Carrey doesn't exist, man.
Yeah. But I'll just always love his presentation of those movies. Like, a part of me was like, I don't know if he can do Robotnik, and he did. I didn't think I could watch him literally say, "Play my world-conquering music," and fucking Pantera just starts blasting as he's stomping around on a robot, which I was dying about. I don't know why it was so funny just to hear Walk playing as Jim Carrey's just going.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he has had a lot of metal music in his movies.
Yeah.
Napalm Gus.
Rammstein.
In the first Ace Ventura, he specifically requested to get Cannibal Corpse in there. Because in the Cannibal Corpse documentary, they talk about when they met Jim Carrey, and they're like, dude, we were like, holy fuck, it's Jim Carrey. But he was like, holy fuck, it's Cannibal Corpse. he was asking them to play songs they didn't even remember how to play. He's like, so what are you playing in my movie? Is it Hammer Smash Face or Rancid Amputation? And they're like, well, we only remember one of those. So
It was Hammer Smash Face, wasn't
I
it?
actually
it was
didn't
Hammer
know that.
Smash Face.
I
And
actually
me, as a metalhead, when I hear metal in music, I'm like the beginning of Zombieland when it ba-bum, ba-bum, bam, ba-da-da-dum,
Oh,
Yeah.
for Who the Bell Tolls.
Oh, I was headbanging in the movie theaters, dog.
Dude, actually, minute sidetrack, I guess, kind of. Triple X, the first Triple X movie, they integrated it with
Fight!
They integrated it with a fucking Rammstein concert for Floyer Fry, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
They
Bro,
should have included a
I
flying
reenacted the scene when he jumps the fucking motorcycle with, I don't know if y'all ever had those action figures called cores, but they were like,
Yeah.
you would get like 3 little army men with like a bunch of extra shit. And I got like a 10-pack for Christmas. So I was like doing the fire fight.
I only got one of those, so I guess it was a Coors Light.
I mean, I try to play with my I try to play with my Godzilla Mothra figure, but this is the only bit I can really act out.
Fair enough.
But as far as live action movies, I loved this one, and I get hate for it, but the first Mortal Kombat movie.
It's a
The
good
OG
bad
one
movie.
from the 90s?
Yes, the first one.
I love
The second one, no. The second one, no. That was hot garbage.
No, wait. Does the first
Annihilation
movie
is-
live up to Mortal Kombat? No. Is it a still good movie? Yeah. I'll take it.
They're fun. It is fun. The second one is less fun. The one from like 2019, I actually really enjoyed. I can't wait for the new one to come out. But
I'm gonna argue with Dalton for a second, if I may.
What?
I would argue. I say. I would
Just
say.
like so offended.
I would say. I think the first one did within the reasoning that it could. Obviously, with how infamous Mortal Kombat was at the time, there was no way they were gonna sit there and truly allow like actual like the kind of fatality shit and stuff you could do in the games. Like there was no way they were gonna allow someone to be like, yeah, just like Goro pull up Johnny Cage's head, blood splurt out, like spine.
there would be
flailing.
like
No
fucking
way.
5 rib cages on the ground.
Yeah.
It took me like a good second to not just go to the car like, oh yeah, name 7 reasons and I won't say any and I'll say you're wrong.
I mean,
at least-
there are reasons I would say it lives up to it, because just in general, one, characters. It's got the characters you know from it that you could quote. Like if your brain said, I hope this movie has Scorpion, he's fucking in there. There's literally that like
Yeah,
tense
he's
scene
got
of
the
him.
come here and everything, man.
And
Yeah.
what you're saying is what Jace was saying is wrong to the subject that we were just talking about because it's actually a good version of the live action.
Well, to be fair, the fucking topic in general is completely goddamn wrong because of course there's great live action movies.
Right?
I mean,
I will say, at least the Mortal Kombat movie,
Are they worth it?
the original Mortal Kombat movie,
It was worth it.
at least it was. At least it
that's
wasn't
what I
as
was
bad as.
arguing.
Can I finish?
I'm
It
paying.
wa-
Okay, you finished.
Okay, I'm finished. No.
Okay.
At least it wasn't as bad as the Tekken live action movie.
Oh,
I've heard things about that.
I
why
was
would you
so-
even mention it?
I was so disappointed.
I have
like,
indigestion just thinking about it.
I liked how they did Yoshimitsu, but that's it.
Bro.
Shin, Kazuya, Heihachi, all of them, I hated how they portrayed
Oh.
everybody.
The fucking House of the Dead movie. Jesus Christ! Whoever the Usei Ball or whatever is, who does a lot of game movies, he makes shit movies on decent video games that makes the game shittier just because I watched your movie.
What's up, Connor?
Okay, this is something I actually want to talk about. It's a movie coming up. I want to pull up actors for it. It's a fighting game movie that I do want to talk about. It's the Street Fighter movie coming out because they, a month ago, announced the actors for it. So I'm going to quickly look up the list for it.
It's automatically crashed. Raul Julia is not in it.
Carl
I,
Urban.
I know, but I want to, like, mention to you guys, like, the characters they have and who, you know, they're going to play as from it with you, whatever Street Fighter knowledge you could come up with. Anyway. So, first up is Noah Centineo as Ken Masters, the blonde guy, basically Ryu's best friend.
I'm gonna have to pull up an IMDb because I don't know any of these fucking names.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here as you list off like every fucking person from this.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
I guess the point of what I wanted to do is at least pull up, you know, what do
Well, like I get it, but like Jace did it the other day, and he listed like every character in a fucking game or whatever, and I'm just like, bro, I do not fucking care to hear this.
Okay, then I guess the point of what I'm trying to say is, should we have high expectations for it, or should we keep them
No.
sober?
Absolutely not. And as a matter of fact, I
Always
have
temper
a
our expectations.
I have a theory. If something is based within the realistic expectations of reality, like serial killers, like fucking bank heists, things like that, things that are achievable in the real world, then you can bank on it. You can have high expectations. Otherwise, do not show up with anything other than maybe it'll be salvageable.
Matt, I think you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, dude.
There's only three actors in this that I recognize. Jason Momoa is Blanca, 50 Cent is Balrog, and the fucking wrestler dude that is The Rock's nephew. He's gonna be Akuma.
Pebble?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. He's gonna be Akuma.
Pebble would probably be a better actor than
Boulder
The Rock
is
anyway.
over his conflictions about fighting a tiny young girl.
But yeah, otherwise I could just list off live action movies I legitimately enjoy, like The Departed for one. That
Now
was
hold on. It's got to be from animation. But
Oh.
one movie that I would love to see come from video game into live action, Soul Calibur.
Yes.
Dude, a Soul Calibur
I
movie
would
would
love
flat
to
if
see
they
an
did it right.
origin story of Voldo.
yeah.
But I have only one request for that for a Soul Calibur movie.
Me.
Fuck no.
I'd watch it.
I want like in-depth character development for Siegfried becoming Nightmare.
What
That
about
would
Roy?
be a fun one.
And they already did that. It's called Berserk.
You know what? Fair.
I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
I pictured the whole story of Valdo was like he's like a well-mannered man who like loves his wife and shit.
I've
and then
actually
she like
already
cheats
watched.
him and leaves, and then he just becomes an alcoholic.
I already watched like a 30-minute breakdown of like his backstory.
Dude, I could do Voldo's voice. I'll do it, man. I'll even wear BDSM gear. I'll do it.
All his lines are hisses and moans.
That's why he's good at it.
Oh yeah.
You peek.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here, let me turn
Yeah.
off. Let me turn off noise suppression.
Wait.
But
Close.
anyway,
You still.
but yeah, no. If it's something that is achievable in the real world, that at least somewhat achievable in the real world, then come at it with good expectations. Otherwise, keep it tempered to at least mid.
My expectations are severely tempered for the Amazon series on 40K.
Yep.
I will say this: the
I
only
have
reason
no expectations.
They already did really great with the secret level 40K episode.
Yes, but they're doing a live action version of this. And the only thing that has me keeping some expectations is that
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill is the one in charge of the show.
And he's a
That's good.
diehard
He's a
40K
fan.
Yes, he is a fan.
You need fans in charge to keep
He's like
your shit in line.
The only 40K guy who's fucked.
Problem is,
I fucked
Amazon just
long ago.
wants just
No.
stupid shit. And apparently when it's like, well, we have female representation in the 40K universe, they're like, no, we don't want it. What, you don't want a bunch of fanatical women who praise God?
Well,
Like, you don't want
here's-
zealously
Has
killing?
fucking Dami mommies walking around in fucking
here's
power
the-
armor?
Here's the reason why they didn't want the Sisters of Battle or the Sisters of Silence. One, they didn't want the Sisters of Battle because they are too fanatic. They didn't want religious zealotry in there.
Women are fanatical anyway.
I know, shut up.
Yeah,
And they
plus
didn't
when their fucking periods sync up. Oh my god.
and they didn't want the Sisters of Silence because they didn't want women to be silent in it. They wanted them to voice their opinions. And I'm just
Bro.
like,
their fucking periods sync up and it turns into an ellipsis, and they're like,
I would-
everyone's fucked now.
I would kill to have a Sister of Silence stomp on my balls and just stare at me until I die.
We're just starved
I'll
for
die happy.
attention, you fucking dweeb.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's right.
He's right.
he's not out of line, and he is right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those things that, like, because it's not hard for a reason why we like 40K. It's such a simple premise.
It's a power fantasy.
Yes.
What do you mean a simple premise other than war against everybody?
It's futuristic Christianity.
40K is the most complicated tabletop you will ever get into.
No,
I mean,
Uh,
just
tell
the
me-
fantasy
Do
in
not
general.
tell me 40K is simple. I've only played 2 games, Darktide and Vermintide, and they're still both very complicated.
You
with the
have
lore.
not played. You have not played the tabletop game.
Let
Tabletop game is fun, but I know one that's worse: Settlers or Catan.
Ew.
But here's the other thing. It's a simple fantasy to just look at. Learning it, absolutely. There's a lot of lore to it. The
I don't know
tabletop
it.
itself is a whole
Dude.
different beast in general because you have to learn so many rules. But I'm just saying, in general, going into a universe like 40K where literally it's just big dudes in a suit shooting aliens and being racist, racist isn't the big part of it.
Dude, it's nothing more than futuristic Christianity with extra fucking steps. Don't
Yeah.
come at me.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
It's the,
I'm
it's
not
the
even mad.
Cyborg Crusades.
I hate
Yeah.
that you're basically right on that, Ben.
Like, it's the fucking Crusades. It's like, purge the unclean.
Yeah, it's
you know?
literally at a point where it's like, all right, how are we going to solve our issues? Do we, remember what he said about not giving into religion, or do we like take Jerusalem back like
See,
Crusade?
and
We're
even
taking Jerusalem.
like Jace's background, if the 40K universe comes to peace, like he's just gonna be a bread maker, so he can slice them and cook them at the same time with the bread.
Tomorrow's hell no.
Look at that! That will cut the and Chris the most perfect slices of bread.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude.
Did they not eat food in 40K?
Dude.
Are they too hardcore?
No, they
yes,
just eat
and,
gruel.
yes and no.
No, Space Marines eat nutrient-dense paste that if a human were to eat it, it would actually kill them because it overload their systems.
And sometimes soldiers and regular soldiers can only eat what's literally called corpse starch.
Why-
$10 if you can guess where it comes
But I
from.
don't want to be corpse starch.
Side note,
I was thinking that too.
I
Side
saw
note,
this.
those
I'm gonna
fucking-
assume it's from McDonald's.
all I'm gonna say is those serrated ass Wolverine claws that Jace has in his background would make some badass fucking toast. I'm just saying. You
It would
know.
also make a really great back scratcher when you got that one.
Wait.
the skin.
You want to talk about something great? Like, you can make the best panini out of Karlach's thighs from Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes.
Yes, you could. You can make the best. Because, like, she could just press her thighs together and make and squish the panini and get it just right.
She could panini my panini. Any
Yeah,
day
just
she
fire-resistant
wants,
potions and you're good.
I wanna
Everyone
make a
loves
meme where
Karlach. If you don't, you're a garbage person.
Dalton, I want to make a meme where it's just men only want to hear one thing and it's fucking disgusting, and that it's just Karlach's line of "Hey there, soldier." Just
Hey there, soldier. I remember that one time when I was in VR chat and dressed as Karlach, and I went up to Jason like, "Hey there, soldier." He's like, "Stop it!"
Don't ruin the fantasy, damn it.
What do you mean?
Hey there, soldier. How you doing?
Hey there, soldier. Oh my god! Like, no way.
So
Oh my
I guess
god, they put an infernal engine in my titty.
You know what's weird is I forgot what Jace looks like without headphones on.
I forgot what Jace looks like from the waist down.
He's an ice cream cone.
Jace without headphones looks like a thumb from Spy Kids.
Fuck you, Matt. Fuck you. I hope you burn in hell.
I didn't hear the rest of the stuff we were saying.
Oh no, I heard every fucking bit of it.
called you an ice cream cone.
I mean, it's not the worst I've been called. I've been called,
You've been called Drew Carey.
He's
True.
Jace.
I've been told I look like a fucking thumb and everything, but it's not as
You
bad.
just told you look like a thumb. 2 seconds ago.
It's not as bad as my buddy Nate. Before he passed, one of my buddies had never seen him stand up, and he thought Nate was legitimately crippled. So we're all at a water park, and we're just gonna have Nate just like get up and walk.
Hold on one moment.
But the guy showed up earlier than anticipated and ruined the bit.
If you
Yeah,
could turn
Jace
your-
looks like
Oh,
Krang
damn
if he
it.
got into life insurance sales.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Ow, Matt!
Dude
Why did
looks
you
like
come
a fucking-
come to the podcast today with a case of the fuck arounds?
You
Dude
heard
looks
me
like-
before we
Dude looks like
started
my
recording.
big toe before I clipped the nail.
Gross.
Is it before-
I don't want to go that far.
Ben, your toe is fucking gross. It had the toenail came off and it had green and everything on it. How the hell do you get algae under your fucking toenail?
He looks like that
It was a-
disease.
It was a bruised toenail from a fucking internet dish that fell on my fucking toenail.
Podcast talks.
Okay.
Direct your attention there.
Fuck, what fresh hell awaits
All
us.
right. Let's see here.
Okay, I see you.
What the actual
Yeah.
fuck, Connor?
Jace, I know a great Halloween costume for you.
Jace,
Fuck you.
Jace, when
Yeah,
we said,
Jace,
when
you
we
could
said-
go dressed up as Chris Farley's taint.
Jace, when we said the triangle, we didn't mean head first. Come on.
Actually,
He looks like that stuff that gets pulled out of fucking people who don't have circumcised penises.
No, this is Kurkart.
Megma.
Yeah.
oh
Fuck
sorry,
you, Matt. Fuck you,
autism.
Ben. Fuck you, Connor. Fuck you, Dalton. Fuck all of you.
I'm glad you saved the best for last.
I hate all of you.
No, you don't.
For this.
No, you don't. You came into this server and you're like, don't be nice to me. You're like, are you sure about that?
Proceeds to not be nice.
You get more upset when we're nice to you than when we talk, because that's why I constantly keep shit talking you when they're being nice, just to counteract their niceness to keep you on your level of being.
Hey, you know what, Jace? You're a great guy. You're a fantastic
Jace.
human being.
I was actually about to say,
Why
Jace, I think you could pull off a great Chris Farley cosplay, especially of the motivational speaker. I think you could do that great.
I think you can put
Yeah,
the
after,
the river.
after he OD'd.
Remind me of that.
Okay, with that, I guess we should call it.
We're tapping out on that. Fuck you, man.
You're gonna be living in a box
We're tapping out on that one.
You're gonna be in a box
Okay.
6 feet underground.
All right. So,
Oh.
any last words? Any last words?
Jace is a fat bitch.
I'm
This
gonna
is a
come.
fat bitch.
I'm
Fuck.
He's
Fuck
gonna
all
call
of you.
Okay. All right. So, I guess in that case, we're done with this shit. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, bitches, gripes, complaints, or you'd like to support this, then hit us up at momentummorons@gmail.com. On the offhand chance that you want to contribute monetarily, then what the fuck is wrong with you? 2, thank you very much. And 3, you got not 1, not 2, but 3 ways of doing it. 1 with our Patreon, 2 with our Ko-Fi, and 3 with our Spotify for Podcasters support link. We're also on Twitter on Momentum Morons. We're on Instagram. Just hit us up on Google. See, shout outs, motherfucking shout outs. The first inaugural shout out, Nosferatu dude on fucking YouTube. What is up?
Oh,
Let's fucking go.
As in the energy drink, fur as in fur, and dude as in dude.
Yes.
You gotta bring it back. You gotta bring
man.
it back.
We do have to bring it back, and side note, I am going to be able to change my spelling to the FUR part in the next 12 days now.
yeah, it's a couple
just so I
days.
could separate myself from other people to back
Also-
my old info.
Also, shout out to the Goblin Hole, a podcast that we actually, a podcast that we actually inspired. Hell yeah, Patrick, what's up? Let's see here. We are actually going to a convention, if I'm not mistaken. Ichicon, right?
Yes.
Yes.
On this, from December 12th to
If
the
you look at the
14th.
fucking group chat, Connor,
Yeah, Connor.
you
Yeah,
inquisitive
Connor.
fucking bitch right now.
Okay, first of all, even if he looks at the group chat, reads it, and responds to it, does not mean he's going to accept it.
This is Momentum Morons. Remember, we're morons. The podcast for the outcast. Later.
I can see the future.
I can see the future.
I really do got to pee.